Being in love is something that I wish on everyone. So yes, you, the person that is watching this video, in due time, you will attract love if you haven't already. Quincy Jones once said, "You only need two things in life to live: oxygen and music." Music is very nostalgic. It stops time and makes you relive moments. And since love is universal, curatively it makes sense to explore love within the music. When it comes to being in love with someone, it's a process where the outcome can't be predicted. Let's be honest, you just never know what you are going to get when it comes to being in a relationship. However, when things are done the correct way, you can easily find yourself excited about falling in love. I'm sure Tyrese felt the exact same way when he said, "All the many days you were on my mind, visions of me with you all the time. You wasn't looking for a man, you made it clear to me, and now I'm ever so glad that I have you near, here in my life, just you and I. We can do whatever we want to. I'm living my life with you by my side. One day I'm gonna make you my wife." I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Now that I've fallen, what am I gonna do? Oh, it feels so good to be in love and get loved in return. Falling in love with the right person can make a big difference in your life. When your partner has your best interests, together the two of you become better. Listen to me, love can be life-changing. You know it's real when you start to feel a sense of completeness. This feeling of love is hard to explain because it's more so of an experience. So I'll just let Ginuwine break this down for us, as he said, "My whole life has changed. Since you came in, I knew back then you were that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love. You make my life complete. You are so sweet, no one competes. Glad you came into my life. You blind me with your love. With you, I have no sight. Girl, you open me, I'm wide open, and I'm doing things I never do. But I feel so good, I feel so good. Why it takes so long for me finding you. This is my story, and I'm telling you, it's not fiction, it's surely a fact. Without you right here having my back, I really don't know just where I'd be at." When you are in love feeling different, it's a good different, a different level of confidence, a different outlook on life. Your priorities start to even look different. However, I've heard that a different feeling could also be a feeling of weakness that derives from being deeply in love with someone. But don't take my word for it. I'll just let our sisters with voices explain this concept. As they said, "I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I don't understand. Because my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. In a daze, and it's so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your loving makes me weak." Isn't it funny how you can meet someone and in due time, they can literally have you feeling different, weak in the knees while falling in love? Pun intended. This could get a little dangerous, but in a good, risky way. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been dangerously in love? Because this is how Beyonce described it, and I quote, "Baby, I love you. You are my life. My happiest moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side. You're my relation and connection to the sun. With you next to me, there's no darkness I can't overcome. You are my raindrops. I am the seed. With you and God, who's the sunlight, I bloom and grow so beautifully. Baby, I'm so proud to be your girl. You make the confusion go all away from this cold and mixed up world." Now here's the crux of this song. She says, "I am in love with you, you set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me. Because I'm dangerously in love with you, I'll never leave. Just keep loving me the way I love you loving me." That's deep, and the reason why love can be dangerous is because you are basically saying, "Here is my heart, I'm giving it to you. However, I'm trusting that you won't damage it." Once you make the decision to give someone your heart, they start to become your everything. And yes, that's a bold statement, but if you are going to love someone, you must love to the fullest. Mary said it best, "It's all because of you. I'm never sad and blue. You've brightened up my days in your own special way. Whenever you're around, I'm never feeling down. You are my trusted friend, on you I can depend. You take me away from the pain and you bring me paradise. And when there were cloudy days, you brought sunshine in my life. It never occurred to me the first time I saw your face, I would fall so deep in love that your love can't be replaced. Now I understand you're about to sing this next part, because she then goes on to say, you are my everything. Love so good only you can bring. You are my everything, you are everything, and everything is you. When you reach the point in your relationship to where your partner is your everything, you feel love daily, and you have this sense of pride for your relationship, it's also around this same time you may have a moment of clarity. It's like you sit back and you take it all in. You start to really understand that you have someone in your life that cares for you, puts you first, protects you, and most importantly, they love you. It's in this subtle moment that you realize you are covered with love. Monica so eloquently broke this down to us when she said, must not have been paying attention. I stepped right on in it, didn't even notice how deep I was. I went from the ground to the top of the cloud, and now as I look down, I see where I fell into your arms. Now I got love all over me. Baby, you touch every part of me. I got love all over me. And I don't want to get it off. I'm completely covered up in your love. Before your love, baby, I was muddy, filthy with pain until you took it from me. You showered me with a new beginning, now I'm clean. Took me by surprise when you ran up on me. I came to life, baby, in that moment. You put your hands on my heart, baby, now it beats. One thing I always say is that when you truly love someone, you would do absolutely anything for them. And this is why being in love teaches us a lot about compromising and being unselfish. Here are some of Kenny Lattimore's words of wisdom. For you, I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. Nothing is impossible. For you, there are no words or ways to show my love, or all the thoughts I'm thinking of, because this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, I've made a change. Everything I do now makes sense. All roads end. All I do is for you. And be thankful for your partner. Constantly let them know what they mean to you. I know it's said that actions speak louder than words, but sometimes they just need to hear it. So basically what I'm saying is, realize how fortunate you are to be in love. Even Maxwell said that he never seen a sun shine like this. Never seen the moon glow like this. Never seen the waterfalls like this. Never seen the lights off like this. Never dug anyone like this. Never had tasty lips to kiss. Never had someone to miss. Never heard a song quite like this. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue, I bless the day that I found you. And when you find yourself in such a fortunate situation with someone you love, you feel as though it's meant to be, because everything feels so right. You also feel as if you gotta be there. It's a joyful moment. Jagged Edge put us on this concept when they said, is it real? What I feel, could it be you and me? Until the end of time, never part, take my heart, hold it tight, it's true love. You know I gotta be. I gotta be the one you touch, baby, I gotta be the one you love. I gotta be the one you feel, and I gotta be the one to fill your life with sunshine. I gotta be the one you know, because I will always love you so. I gotta be the one you need, I'm just telling you that I gotta be. Being in love is something that I wish on everyone. So yes, you, the person that is watching this video, in due time, you will attract love if you haven't already. Question, have you ever had these feelings before? I'm speaking of the feelings that Brandy was talking about when she said, have you ever been in love? Been in love so bad, you'd do anything to make them understand. Have you ever had someone steal your heart away? You'd give anything to make them feel the same. Have you ever searched for words to get you in their heart, but you don't know what to say and you don't know where to start? Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Have you ever tried to find the words but they don't come out right? Have you ever? I mean, have you? You know, these are the type of feelings that you grow into when you start to understand the true concept of two people in this together. And this is why we can relate to Avant when he said, "Funny how things have changed in my life now. Whether near or far, I want to be where you are. And you're like a rose that blooms in my garden, innocent and sweet. I love you are. But one thing I know, girl, loving you is easy for me to do, baby. And I will feel this way to the end of time. Even though you've heard this 1,000 times, it's the truth. You and I, together for always. Baby, I breathe every single breath for you. You and I, one hell of a chemistry. Baby, I'm living out this life for you." As I always say, feelings are natural. And if you have never felt this way before, just know when you finally do, it's amazing. Here's what Eric and Tamia had to say about this. "I never knew such a day could come. And I never knew such a love could be inside of one. And I never knew what my life was for, but now that you're here, I know for sure. I never knew until I looked in your eyes. I was incomplete until the day you walked into my life. And I never knew that my heart could feel so precious and pure, one love, so real. Can I just see you every morning when I open my eyes? Can I just feel your heart beating beside me every night? Can we just feel this way together until the end of all time? Can I just spend my life with you?" Having a strong sense of love for your partner makes a big difference in your relationship. Even though we may have weak moments, that may feel a little dangerous at that point in time. When you put love first, everything will be just fine because the love that you have over your relationship is meant just for you. No outside energy, because it's a fortunate situation that you gotta be in to make it work when it's all said and done. Have you ever noticed that when you stop entertaining outside energy and completely focus on that one person you love, yes, just you and them, everything begins to fall into place. If you have not done this, give it a try because it's a big step towards spending the rest of your life with someone. Now, I told you that we will be speaking on real love music, and our good brother Lenny Williams delivered one of the most passionate, heartfelt love songs ever when he said, "Girl, you know I love you, no matter what you do, and I hope you understand me. Every word I say is true because I love you. Baby, I'm thinking of you, trying to be more of a man for you, and I don't have much riches, but we're going to see it through because I love you. Some men need lots of women for their passions to feel, but I only want you, girl, if it's in God's will, because I love you with all my heart and soul. Your love makes me grow stronger. It keeps me going. I'm glad I found you. I just love to be around you. Oh baby, you've been so good to me." Now this is a moment of clarity where he appreciates what he's attracted as he goes on to say, "And then I met you, darling, and you smiled at me. Oh, it was such a pretty smile. Yes, it was. And you reached out your hand, you helped me. I won't ever leave you, baby. I won't ever grieve you, baby. I'm gonna love you. I'm glad. I love you. I love you." It's always such a great feeling to reminisce about music that inspires us to love. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your favorite love songs? Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like this video. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and click the bell so that you're notified when new content comes out. Thanks.